Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Andrew Brown. He is co-founder and CEO at Check. Andrew, it is wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Judy, thanks for having me here this afternoon.
So Andrew, talk to me about Check. What is it?
Absolutely. So Check is the creator of what we call embedded payroll. Now, when I say payroll, your eyes probably start to glaze over, and I don't blame you. Payroll, we believe, is way too hard for most business owners today. It's an industry that's massive and that really is primarily served by incumbents who haven't innovated in decades. And that's why Check is so proud to come in and really be a disruptor in this space by partnering with platforms who serve hundreds of thousands of businesses and millions of employees all across the country, really with one simple aim, which is to make paying people simple.
All right, so talk to me more about what you're actually trying to solve.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a step back. Put yourself in the shoes of a small business owner. Let's say maybe you run a coffee shop on your local main street, the type of place you'd stop in every morning on the way to work. As that business owner, probably 15, 20 years ago, you ran that business on pen and paper. You probably only took cash, you put a schedule on the wall to determine when people were gonna work, and that was about it. Now that's totally changed. These days, you probably have a software platform that you use to run your business, and actually it's probably been built specifically for your industry. So if you're a coffee shop, you might run on Dripos, which is one of our partners. And over the last 10 years, you've had a lot of fintech companies like Stripe and others build up capabilities where now in that platform, you can accept payments from your customers, you can manage your workforce, and now with Check, you can pay your employees through that platform as well. So there's really two key benefits there. One, for you as the small business owner, you now don't have to worry about moving data and spreadsheets around to different systems. And you also don't have to call the IRS or your accountant or anyone. You have this simple system built just for you. And for the platform offering the service, it's a new revenue stream for them in a way for them just to provide more value to their customers.
Now, Andrew, you have some new products that you're launching. Tell me about that.
We do, yeah. We're thrilled today to be launching three things: credit and fraud protection, embedded setup, and embedded support, which collectively make it radically easier for our partners to scale their payroll businesses. So if you take a step back, a lot of the fintech space is focused on getting you to launch. And Check is really proud to, over the past few years, have helped our partners go from taking years to build payroll businesses to now being able to do it in just a matter of a few weeks. But through working with all of those partners, we've also recognized that launch is really just the first step in your journey. As you start to actually grow your payroll business, you have to answer questions like, how do I get data out of my customers' antiquated payroll systems? How do I answer their nuanced payroll questions? And how do I do all of that without taking on undue financial risk? And that's where Check comes in. With these new tools, we now are not only a technology provider to you, we are actually a full partner to you in helping you build, launch, and scale your payroll business.
And finally, Andrew, tell me, are these offerings net new offerings for the market? Tell me what's missing from the payroll market today.
Yeah, absolutely. So as the pioneer of the embedded payroll space, we're really proud of the fact that these are all first of their kind offerings for our space. And so it really does change the game for these platforms who are looking to be able to offer payroll. And as we look forward to what the market is still missing, our belief is there needs to be hundreds of new entrepreneurs starting companies that are meant to serve these small businesses. The economy is so big. There's so many different types of industries out there. We think there's still an incredible amount of white space for companies, making it easier to manage and pay your team as a business owner.
All right. Well, Andrew, fabulous to talk with you.
Likewise. Thanks for having me on today, Judy.
Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Yeah.